Hello and welcome, my name's Arcadian and this is Dumpster Tier. Guys, it's been a little bit, I am back, I am here, let's play some of my Konrik Reborn. This is, if you've not been part of this, if this is your first video, this is a legendary survivalist build. Where we have gone from the dregs of being on the chopping block and come all the way to where we are right now. So if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, please feel free to pause this video here, go down to the first video of this Let's Play, and where you'll be able to see the beginning of this character. We talk about the playstyle of the character, the premise behind the character, all of that interesting stuff. And then if you watch on through the videos, you will see all the way up to how we got to where we are right now. If you are returning, welcome back. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining me. We just got finished with some of our Companion's questline, as well as knocking out our second of our Dragon Priests. So now we are back in it. We're going to continue out and finish out the Companion's questline and work our way back through. But before we do that, let's get some quick shameless plugs out of the way. First plug is, please leave a like and subscribe. Let me know that you're enjoying the channel. Once we hit 250, I am going to do a live stream of our recording. So this will be the second live stream that we have done so far. So please let me know that you're enjoying the content. Second of all, if you want to join our Dumpster Tier Discord, the link is going to be in the description below. In that Discord, we have conversations about who's more right to rule Skyrim, whether that is the Imperials or the Stormcloaks. We also have discussions about who's the best wife in Skyrim. Hashtag out to Ayala the Huntress. She is absolutely the best. Unfortunately, we are not going to choose her for this run. But then we also talk about other games. We're all just people who just enjoy playing video games and enjoy playing them together. So if you want to be a part of that, want to see what that's like, please feel free to jump into the Dumpster Tier Discord and join us. Okay. Ooh, sorry. So with that out of the way, let's get into where we're going to do. We need to assassinate a Silver Hand leader at Orothyme. So if you look at our map here, Orothyme is going to be right over here. It's actually not too far away, so we're going to be able to knock that out real quick. So with that being said, let's get into it. Hopefully here soon, I should have a little bit more time for some content. I'll be able to make some more content. I'll be taking a 2-week break off of one of my 2 jobs. So with that 2-week break, we'll have a little bit more time to play and have some fun. Ice Wraith. Beyond that, we've got, hopefully, a Rust journey going to be coming up here soon. I'm a solo player. I technically have a group that I try to play with, but they don't always want to play. Rust it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to jump into it. So I'm going to try to do a solo journey and see how well it works out. Probably going to get my butt kicked a lot, because I am very bad at the game. Still need a lot more practice, but besides that, I enjoy playing it. It's a fun game. It's a challenging game, and the one thing that I can say about it that more than anything else, it's a very toxic game. So if you've never played it, it's actually a lot of fun. It is involved, and it takes a lot of time to get into. We got a bear up here. I don't think we'll have to worry too much about him. And then starting on Sunday, my buddy will be back and we'll be able to continue playing out our Monster Hunter. I was going to try to do that over live stream. Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem to want to work well. It's a very difficult game to live stream for some reason. So I was going to try to figure it out. Is it beyond this mountain? It is. It's on the other side. So we got to find a good spot to climb here. I think we just... Oh, ouchie. I think we just try to go around here. We're on the edge of the mountain, so we can just go around it. So yeah, we'll be doing, so I'll be playing a lot of that starting on Sunday. So, good thing is he is over in EU, so it's a little, or like he's over like EU West. So later on in the night, he won't be really available to play as much. So that's primarily going to be like the daytime thing. Ooh, Sabre Cat. All these guys are just wanting a piece of me. Oh, I was up on there. Let's see if we can climb it here somewhere. Without going over the... Oh, that's... It's crazy. We found the one spot you can't, like, clip over anything. Oh, go, 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 go. Oh, nope, that's not going to work. Alright, we gotta go this way then, and go up and around. Cross over. Get around here. You just want to be out of the way of the Sabre Cat. And here it is. We made it. Oh, nope. He's going to get drawn in. Okay, so we're going to summon the Dramoras, take out these enemies real fast. Summon one here. One over there. Take him out. Alright, where'd our horse go? Horse ran off somewhere. Whatever, we'll find it later. He probably went to find a way around to go get the Sabre Cat. Alright, in we go. Ortheim we go. Now I'm pretty sure, yeah, I thought that was this one. So Ortheim's actually a really cool place to hit up, especially if you're going to need paralysis poisons, because there are a ton, and I mean a literal ton of imp stool in this place. It's like not like 2,000, but it's like 27 or something like that, a very large amount. So we'll make quick work of these guys. We've got our staff of fireballs as well. We don't necessarily need it, but it's always nice. Especially considering that the Dramoras, they resist fire. So the fire damage doesn't do as much to them. Oh, ouchie. Oh, that took out two of them. And he's wearing full... It looks like... it doesn't look like he's wearing the gauntlets, unfortunately. The Nordic carved armor. Now he's dead. There we go. Took him out. Nordic sword. Too bad. Take that. And he's got almost a full set of Nordic carved. Pull him away from that imstool. So we're going to go through and we're going to gather up a bunch of that imstool. Imstool's always very useful. Alright. Let's go back to the beginning. Alright. So, Impstool, and we'll also take Flaminita. Literally, you're okay taking just about anything in here. It's all very, like, all ingredients are super valuable. But we're just going to mainly focus on the Flaminita and the Impstool. So that's one Impstool, 2. I can typically see like 27 in here, 27 or 28. I think that the total amount you can get is like 29, or the maximum amount. So 3. Make sure you're checking in these nooks and crannies here. Also, if you look up here, 4. Some of these are gotta have aim weird to get. That's 5, 6, 7. That's a one-handed skill book. Just make sure you're checking all these nooks and crannies. What was I, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I didn't mean to pick up that pickaxe. 14. We'll grab a blister war, why not? I think I already grabbed that one. You're 15. Uh-oh. Got myself stuck. There we go. 16. Might be 19, not 29. I may be jumping a little bit. It's a bunch. 18. Yeah, I'm sure I missed some somewhere. I wasn't being super, like, I was being meticulous, but not like super meticulous. It's been a while since I've been in here, so I may have been wrong about the total amount that's in here, but there's still, I mean, that's still a decent amount. That's a bunch of paralysis poisons. Okay. So we took him out. Now we go back to Whiterun, talk to Ayala, and then depending on how far we've gotten, she'll either send us on another trip, or or Cadillac will send us on a trip. So let's see if we can get up to a high point here, so we can find. There he is. Yeah, I want to keep my werewolf form. Alright, so now we go back to Whiterun. We'll make a quick stop over at Rorikstead. Bandits fighting a mammoth. Those bandits will be dead. Rorikstead's over this way, so we're not even going to worry about Rorikstead. Just going to go straight for Whiterun. Alright, there's a Sabre cat at Pine Watch. Gonna swing a little wide to avoid. He's gonna be right around that cave somewhere right there. Hope everybody's holidays are doing good. It's a busy time of the year for me until like 2 weeks before, then I slow down a lot. And then, or a week before, and I slow down a lot. And then the week before and then the week of Christmas and New Year's, I've got a lot going on, but like not work-related stuff. So I still will be working quite a bit, just not quite nearly as much. I'm actually off from my main job. Alright, we're at Whiterun now. You stay here. Don't you dare go after him. I feel like it's been a while since I've been here.
I don't claim to be blades.
Yes, it's been a while since I've focused here. We'll say that. Like it's not been that long since I've been here, but I haven't put a focus around here in a while.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Have you been bringing the battle? Excellent. Looks like you've really driven them into hiding. Good that you're so eager. I've caught wind that one of the Brighter Silver Hand.
Okay,
If
so
you can sneak into their camp and steal.
we haven't gotten so far to the point where we don't have another one. Sometimes you'll go straight into talking to Cadillac or Codlac. Sometimes you get given another job, so it's kind of a mixture of the two depending on how far along you are. So we'll go ahead and take out one more, and then we'll have our talk with Codlock. She said it's over in the rift, so it's going to be over here. It's actually pretty far away from Riften. It's not too bad. Let's take a cart to Riften. We'll rest.
Can you close up the stand early today, Mama?
Need a ride? I can take you. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Alright, let's go inside. We'll grab a night of rest at the inn. Buy some food. Do our normal thing.
The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord.
If you've
If I can
got the
interest
coin,
you in one of our special
sure thing.
races,
It's your.
let me know.
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
I was hoping she'd have more.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
So I've decided that Mjol the Lioness is going to be our romantic interest for this playthrough.
me know if there's
That's
anything
caused
else
me to have to do a little bit of maneuvering because one of the things that I was saying with this build is that this build you can really take into anything. Like, you can take it anywhere. You can justify any part, like any... What I'm trying to say is you can justify joining any faction, any group, basically doing just about anything. However, if we're going to take Mjol the Lioness as our romantic interest, she is very much against the Thieves Guild and everything they stand for. So with that being said, that's going to limit our interactions that we should have with the Thieves Guild. So,
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Legendary.
the problem is that one of the priests,
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat.
one of the dragon priests has a link to the Thieves Guild, and that's going to be Croesus, who's up there at the hill, Sheer Point, something like that. It's like right up here. I think it's called Sheer Point. So since basically what we're going to do is we're going to have to deal with the Thieves Guild anyway, when you're following the main storyline, we're going to go ahead and basically say that when we deal with the main storyline, we're also going to look into and hear rumors about the Dragon Priest Croesus. And then that will be our connection to get to that Dragon Priest. But that gives us a very minor interaction with the Thieves Guild. We're not going to be part of them. We're not joining them or anything. So,
One of our special drinks.
Neil's supposed to be in here. Maybe she's over at the keep.
Some fresh meat to fill your belly, perhaps?
So that way we don't have to worry about being super involved and upsetting her at all. Nope, she's not in here. She's usually walking around Riften with her page, or she's... Oh, there she is, right here. So this is Mule right here.
Too, huh? Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement. I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous job, but I see that spark in your eye. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Mesinchaleft. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life. I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct. When the Colossus struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds.
Alright, so now we've got the quest to go get her sword, which is going to be over at a dwarven ruin. Is it over here? Nope, that's Champion's Rest. Not there. There's dwarven ruins all over the place. Sometimes it's hard to find. All the way up here. So eventually we're going to have to go to that, and we'll knock that out. We're not going to do it right away, obviously, because we've got other things that we need to do. As far as morality goes, she's probably one of the most moral choices that you can have. Obviously, you still have to deal with Aaron. Aaron does tend to stick around her, and he'll actually even move into your house on some occasions just to be around her. So if you don't like him, or you can't stand having him around, you don't like that third wheel, you'll have to make him befall an accident. But besides that, as far as wife figures go, she's probably one of or she is the most moral option. There's other ones that are really cool. Isolde is a very easy one to get a hold of, and she tends to be very popular. The only thing that I don't like about Isolde is that she is a skooma dealer, or a sleeping tree slap dealer. She's a drug dealer of some kind, which doesn't fit the morality of this character. I didn't want to take Ayala, even though she does kind of fit. The fact that she refuses to heal her lycanthropy makes me less hesitant, or more hesitant to take her, because we are going to heal ourselves at the lycanthropy. Let's see here. Camilla Valerius, she's a very solid choice, and she tends to be another very easy one. Or not easy one, but another one that a lot of people tend to choose just because her ease of access. She's not a bad option. Yeah, so there's lots of different choices to look into. I'm specifically going to go for Mule. These are hunters here. Alright. Yep, there they are. There they go. Let's put this down here. We'll summon our Dremora Lords here. Then we'll hit F5 to quick save. Avoid the archers if we can.
Just a scratch.
You know what? Let's actually send these guys inside here. They'll be able to draw the fire and take them on while we look for an entrance. There we go. We'll be able to clip in from up here. There we go. We're inside. The horse is trying to find his way in. Oh, that's one of my Dremoras. Alright, well that clears them all out. Now we gotta go inside. Poisons. We want to be careful not to get in the way of those archers. If we get hit with one of those archers, it's gonna hurt. Lots of food here. Oh, here's a land leader. Orcish plate. Archer, he's gonna hurt. Lots of crafting materials in here. Not super worried about them. We're pretty well set. Like, we don't even really need to take all these extra items because we're not hurting for gold. All right, so we could go clear out the rest of the dungeon. I'm not too worried about it. We've cleared out all the major players.
Fire!
Whee! All right, all done. Let's head back over to Riften. Oh, double bears. There we go.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go?
Let's go back to Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorik's.
Hi, Raven, baby. Hi, sweetie. Alright, I think it's fair that we go ahead and take a rest before we go to see Cadillac. You don't want to be running into that guy all tired. Oop, this way. I saw a shadow, so I thought we were getting attacked by a dragon.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damned shopkeepers.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. I enjoy this work well enough. Take a look.
She actually had a lot today. It's awesome.
Need anything else? Just let... What can I get? Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorik's stead.
Maybe some other time.
Let me know.
Maybe your destiny. Come to a lot of her reading, did you? Sorry.
Deserve our praise you do, for we are one.
Have you been bringing the battle? Perfect. Hopefully this will let us know more about their movement. I think we've got them on the run. And there is more work to be done. But I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man. But don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vasker for as long as I can remember.
Alright, so now we come down here and we go speak to Cadillac.
Thank you for coming. Yes, youngling. Have a seat. I hear you've been busy of late. Lad, I know what you've been up to. Mind you, it's no business of mine what each companion does in the name of honor. But this sneaking around, it does not befit warriors of your standing. Ayala knows better, and so should you. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves? Aye, that sounds like him. As in all matters of faith, though, the reality is more complicated than one believer would tell you. The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power. They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived. The witches didn't lie, of course, but it's more than our bodies. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home. That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witch's magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity. Good. Now move quickly, and don't leave any of them alive. Talos guide you, lad. Some nights I dream about the mists of Sovngarde.
Alright. So basically, the companions were tricked. Ysgramor's original 5,000 companions were not part of the werewolf clan. It wasn't until much later. Now, that being said, to cure yourself of lycanthropy, you have to go to Ysgramor's tomb, which doesn't quite make sense if Ysgramor wasn't a werewolf. No matter. We go to the Glenmoral Coven of Witches, which are a bunch of hag ravens. So we're going to go up there and we're going to wipe them out. And you can get away with just doing one if you're having trouble with it and you're not sure if you're able to do it. You can get away with just doing one, and then you'll just heal Cadillac, and you'll be able to save your own lycanthropy for a while. But we're going to go ahead and take all their heads.
Come to chat with an old woman, do your good deed for the day.
Neither. I can take you. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorik's.
What's funny is how quickly and easily we're running through this. Like, without a dragon, or not being, if we're not being cautious, as long as we're cautious, we should not die from here on out. Like, we're pretty powerful at this point. And we're only going to get more so, because as we gain levels, we're going to get our heavy armor to higher and higher heights. We're going to get all 5 points in Juggernaut, And then we're going to grab, like, none of these other perks really help us. So we just need all 5 points in Juggernaut. And with that, we will be able to get, we'll be able to hit the maximum armor rating. I should say we'll be able to hit the soft cap. Technically, there is no maximum armor rating. You can get your armor all the way up to 4,000. But once you get your armor past, I think it's like 555, 565. There's no point from hitting it from there on because it just provides 80% damage reduction. That's the highest damage reduction you can get from your armor class, or from your total armor rating. So once you hit 565, you get the 80%, and then you're at the maximum. It doesn't really do any good to stack it any higher than that. And we should be able to hit that fairly easily with just the gloves, boots, the headpiece, and smithing them all. Having them all high smithed, and then on top of that, the Lord Stone. Oop, there's an assassin. We're also going to have to deal with the Dark Brotherhood here soon. We'll have to take them out. Alright, now we're at the Coven. This is where things get interesting. Lots of Hag Ravens in here. So here's what we're going to do. Send these guys in. And because I want to be involved in this... Ooh, that hurt. That's why we saved. We'll have to bring the Dramoras with us. So we'll have to clear as we go through. Provide a little bit of a challenge for us as we go through this. Let's go in here. We'll take this one out first. You want to catch him at a run, hit the charge attack if you can. That does a lot of damage. Now the problem is you can't heal off of these because they count as creatures, not as humans. So that's one. Oh, you guys are gonna block me, aren't you? You are. Oh, come on. There we go. That's one down. Or two down, sorry, two down. There's a total of 5. Oh, she healed. There we go, we knocked her out. But like I said, we can't heal off of them. So we're gonna have to wait out the lycanthropy. We're gonna have to wait out the werewolf form and look to heal up. So this should be a safe spot. We can wait for an hour. Let's go ahead and collect their heads. You can take the Hagraven feathers with you if you so desire. You don't have to. That's 3 out of 5. And she's down. And then there's one more left. Alright, That's all of them. We have cleared all of... We have collected all of their heads, cleared them completely out. Like I said, we're only going to need 2 of them because we're going to heal ourselves and Cadillac. Now, if you want to stay a werewolf, then one thing that I'm going to recommend that you guys do is head back over to Falkreath. There is a werewolf in Falkreath who picked up a ring. He basically stole a ring from Hirsine. And that ring was cursed with the effect of moonlight. And what that means is it makes him to where he's forced to transform into a werewolf, basically at random. What happened is that he was wearing this ring after he stole it from Hirsine. He was working as a vagabond, working on someone's farm over in Falkreath, and he transformed into a werewolf, lost control, and ended up killing a little girl. Jesus, Bethesda, first of all. Second of all, basically the quest line is you take the ring from him, and then go kill the stag of Hirsine. Basically, it's the physical manifestation of Hirsine's spirit. So you go kill this stag, and then Hirsine shows up and says, "You've done well. However, I have a proposition for you. I want you to hunt down the one who betrayed me and stole my ring, and I want you to kill him." And basically, he tells you, by the way, this is a game. I already have other hunters tracking him down, and the first to kill him will gain my blessing. So you go about your business. You go take him on, or you can either choose to kill him or save him. If you choose to kill the werewolf, then by doing so, Hirsine rewards you with the pelt of the werewolf, which is the armor piece called Savior's Hide, which is actually really cool. It's a pretty cool piece of armor. It's a light armor, very unique looking, and it gives you poison and disease resistance and something else. So that's the first thing. Oh, weird. Oh, they're bandits, that's why. So that's the first thing that you get if you decide to kill the werewolf. Now, if you decide to turn on the other hunters and kill them instead, then Hirsine will show up to you and you tell him, "I defy you. I didn't kill your betrayer." And he's like, "Defy me? You turned the hunt back. You turned the hunt back in on yourself. It seems like my favorite type of game." So in the end, no matter what you do, you can't really win. Either way, you're doing supposedly what Hirsine wanted. But if you do that, he removes the curse from the ring and basically gives you extra transformations. So with the ring on, you can choose once more per day to transform into your beast form. Now, the reason why you want that is, first of all, more transformations per day means that you can utilize your werewolf skills more often. The other side of that is if you use the beast form transformation of the ring, take off the ring, put the ring back on, then you get to do it again. So you basically get an infinite amount of transformations, which is excellent for the werewolf build. That's one of the things that I kind of went for, or one of the things that I used with my last survival, Legendary Survival Let's Play. I had an orc who was a werewolf survivalist, and he just had infinite werewolf transformations, and he could just slaughter everything. in werewolf form. It was really cool. But all of that to say, if you want to remain a werewolf character, you should go for that ring, grab that, do that quest line. It's a really cool quest line, and be able to hold that ring. I unfortunately am not going to remain a werewolf. I am going to cure myself of it, so therefore I don't need to go through that quest line. Alright, now we're back to Whiterun, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a spoiler warning. Prepare yourself for tragedy. Alright? Whiterun is not as safe as we may have thought. This game's 12 years old. If you haven't played the game by now, you're probably not going to.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
These two aren't a problem anymore.
Like I said, prepare yourself for tragedy. Looks like the Silver Hand decided to attack.
Had the nerve to attack your We got the Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack your Vasker. We got most of them, but I think a few stragglers made it out.
These two aren't a problem anymore.
Where have you been? I hope it was important, because it means you weren't here to defend him. The Silver Hand. They finally found enough courage to attack your Vasker. We fought them off, but the old man, Godlak, he's dead. No, but they made off with all our fragments of Wuthrad. But you and I are going to reclaim them. We will bring the battle to their chief camp. There will be none left living to tell their stories. Only songs of your Vasker will be sung. We will avenge Godlak, and they will know terror before the end.
Or Godlak. And all the fragments of Wuthrad. So interestingly enough, there is a theory based on the Silver Hand. The belief is that the Silver Hand are actually the purists. So the decision for the companions to take on the beast form or the beast blood was not agreed upon by everybody in the companions. Not everybody was happy about this. So it is believed that the Silver Hand, and the reason why they believe this, or the reason why this kind of holds merit, is that the Silver Hand are focused on gathering the fragments of Wuthrad, which are obviously a lineage or a Wuthrad was a weapon of Ysgramor. So they're gathering those items. The only reason why they would really want those items is if they claim their heritage to be part of the companions too, the original companions. So it is believed that the Silver Hand were actually the purists who were against becoming werewolves. And the reason why they go about attacking the companions is because they believe the companions have dirtied the blood or dirtied the name of Ysgramor by taking on the beast blood. Oh, give me 1 second.
Make them bleed.
Leave any of them alive.
Want to hear a little Lord wisdom?
All right. We've slept. We've eaten. We're going to go back up to Dawnstar. We're going to do it again. And then we're going to make our way to the Silverhand main encampment, which is right here. It's a Drift Shade Refuge. How are we looking on carry-away? 115. It's not bad. We could use a drop-off. We might look to sell a few things up at Dawnstar.
Need a ride? I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Get up there.
All right. So let's grab a quick nap.
Make it quick.
Need a room? Don't worry. Sure thing. It's yours. Let's sate that appetite, huh?
Always make sure that we're collecting food. We're starting to get a good nest egg of food. But I want to make sure that we're well stocked at all times.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
1 second.
I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else. Do you need a room? Drink?
All right. Let's eat. And then let's sell a few things real fast.
Seems like, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay. A lot of our carry weight is in the ingredients and in the potions. And the food. The food's probably the majority of our carry weight.
Makes potions, if you can't tell. No. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Keep that. We don't need that anymore.
Let me know if you come down.
Nothing crazy. Alright. We do have our beast form back, so we have that option if we need it.
My duty is to guard Green Emeritus.
Let's grab our horse. Make our way over. I wonder, can you carry a torch while you're on the horse? Oh, I don't think I have any torches anymore. Nope. So the only issue that I have with the companion quest line is if you have the companions, or any of the companions with you on your journey, like if they're a part of your group, they don't ever transform, except for the one time that you see Vilcus transform. That's the only time that you ever see, and then Aella when you go to become a werewolf. You don't ever see them transform into the into the werewolf throughout your journey with them, like when you're fighting through dungeons. I think it would be cool if they utilized that and they decided to take werewolf form, even if it was just like as a last result type of thing. I think it would be neat. Oh, I did not mean to get to the thrall. Give me 1 second. Alright, no more. Keep getting distracted. Gonna come up, deal with these guys. He filled my black star. Alright, so we are going to clear this out. We should be able to clear this out fairly quickly and fairly safely. I also want to try to go about leveling up my alteration and my one-handed. One-handed's at 72. We've got what? One more perk we need to put into one-handed. Yeah, one more perk into one-handed. We've got a few perks that we can put, or like mainly just 2 perks that we need to put into alteration. I'm not even gonna worry about looting these guys, because they're like... We're so geared out at this point that, like, we don't need extra loot. We're at that stage. That's kind of reason why, like, crafting skills are so broken in Skyrim. Is because you literally, you become rich and you don't need anything anymore. Yeah, the only thing that we need anymore are quest items and Konrik's mask. It's like, what is 3 gold really going to do me anymore? Even 100 gold doesn't feel like that much. Oh, that hurt. That was dumb. Should have noticed as soon as I saw that he had a Dwarven bow, I should have noticed I was going to be one-shot by him. That's annoying. See, we still got to be kind of, like I said, we still got to be careful. But as long as we're careful, we're never going to fall into a situation where we're just straight up outclassed. Like, these Dramoras are able to handle just about anything. Like, that hurt. If he was a stronger enemy, we would have been one-shot there. So we absolutely can still, like, fall victim to being one-shot. Like, we can still die. We're not that strong. It's just, like I said, it's a matter of just being careful. That one's dead. It also helps that we're just continually healing. there goes the archer. Only thing that's really worth taking right now is food. Always take food. Even though we're like super far ahead on food right now, you always are gonna need more food. Alright, you do gotta watch out for traps in here. They will one-shot you. I honestly think that I could probably go ahead and start working on re-leveling my conjuration again. 'Cause I don't think... Oh, sorry, Vilcus. I don't think there's a situation where we need both Dromora. Dromora just keep beheading these guys, like, that's 3 in a row. Werewolf in here, if we let him out, it'll just straight attack us right away. This actually might hurt. Yeah, this guy actually hurts. Get our HP back. Alright, so question of the day. What is your favorite Skyrim theory? Now, I'm not talking about what's, like, documented fact, or Elder Scrolls lore. What is your favorite theory that has so far been unproven, but makes the most sense? Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. This is a full set. Yeah, we'll take it. Only because it's a full set. We can put it on a mannequin. Actually, that'll be Mjol's outfit. Because she needs something other than the iron. Alright, there's all the fragments of Ruthrad. I did not mean to sit down. There is the master chest over here. Not that I need it. And then we make our way out. Now, if I was going to keep my werewolfism, I would just go ahead and just feed on all of these guys. Just go all the way back through and feed on all the bodies, gain the levels, but we're not going to keep it, so I'm not worried about it. I think my horse is on top. You know what? Let's just go ahead and beast form it, and then we'll run it. Because we're over by Dawnstar. Just take the run. Since there's no carriage at Dawnstar, we'll just take the run. Oh, that's the Khajiit caravan. Don't want to attack them. First of all, they will mess you up. Giant camps usually always have a pyre, so we'll be able to warm up as long as we're careful and we don't anger the giants. Even so, I think there's only one giant here, so we could probably actually just take him out. Oh, not probably, we could take him out. But it's best to just warm up and not have to fight him. We're at halfway point. Nope, there are mammoths here. Well, that's awesome. That was a good time to change back. Old Cicero. Hanging down there with a broken carriage. It's a good free 400 gold if you want to take the shot. We're kind of anti-Dark Brotherhood, so we're going to be like... We're going to be killing off the Dark Brotherhood. So we won't get involved with Cicero.
Bad time to get lost, friend.
Ow-wee! That's crazy. I was jumping around so much, there was no way he should... Well, I guess the explosion got me. But still. That's crazy. You know what? Ow. Why is it not doing it? Ah. I was trying to get my roar off so I can just fear everybody away and just take out the one guy. The other thing we can do, let's do that. Let's do this. This. And then do this. If you didn't know, one of the better builds that you can do for the werewolf build, it's an orc werewolf that casts alteration spells and destruction cloak spells on him before he takes werewolf form. And then if he has a mage armor perk, then when he transforms into the werewolf, he will actually gain the benefits of the mage armor perk while in werewolf form. So the owie. Wow, that guy actually does hurt a lot. It didn't matter. Alright, we'll just run back. We'll just run straight there. But anyway, so if you gain the benefits of the werewolf or of the mage armor perk because you don't have any you're not wearing any armor, so when you're in werewolf form. So it's actually really cool because you can get yourself if you get yourself the Lord Stone and have the Ebony Flesh spell or the Dragonhide spell, you can reach the, or you can get the 80% damage reduction while in werewolf form. And then if you get the accompanying alteration skills, you can make it to where it lasts longer. Like, you can do all of that, and it's really, really cool. I'm gonna ignore the Khajiits because they will screw us up. I think the thing is with the flame cloak spell, we won't have to sit at the giant camp. Oh, it just fell off. But we should still be far enough along that we'll be able to get into the warmer area without having to snowy Sabre cat. Wait at the giant camp. God, if we get hit by one of those, though. Hit the warmer area fairly early. Give Cicero and them a wide berth because they can kill you fairly easy. Still technically in the freezing. Now we're in the warmer area. There we go. And you can grab the warmth right here if you need to. Can't believe Vilcus kept up with me. That's crazy. Right. We're going to learn a lesson and go this way instead. No bandits to interact with that can one-shot us. Oh, I say that as we come up on this guy. Who is this guy? What is it? An Argonian? Just a regular Argonian? Came at us just for the sake of coming at us. Guys, my cat is full on asleep, laying right next to my arm, like she's laying on my arm. She's got the whole, like, laying on her side, but her head's, like, corkscrewed, tilted up. She's hugging her tail, which is adorable. Ooh, that's a drop. Alright, so we're going to hold off on going to Cadillac's funeral for the next video, because I want to get all of the all the ending part of the companions in one video. Once we finish off the companions, we're going to continue on the main story questline for a little while. So we'll be going back into, working our way back into taking on Alduin. We're obviously not going to get all the way to that point. We're going to go to the Riften side of it, where we go to find Esbern. Once we deal with the Riften side of things, then we're going to go take on Croesus, which is the last Dragon Priest that we're going to wait for any kind of storyline to take on. Once we take on Croesus, which is going to be over at Shearpoint, which is over in that direction, then it's open season for all the Dragon Priests. That's where we're going to lock them all down, take them all out as quickly as we can. So if we can do it in 2 or 3 videos... Okay.
Probably prepared Kodlak's funeral by now. Come up to the Sky Forge to pay your respects.
So if we can do it in like 2 or 3 videos, I'd like to try to knock out all the Dragon Priests once we've taken out Croesus, which would be the 3rd of the 9 Dragon Priests that we have to take out. Then we're gonna go take out all the rest. It's gonna just be open season. We're just gonna go as fast as we can until we get to the last Dragon Priest, which we have to wait until we finish off. Sorry, till we finish off the majority of the storyline for. That's also not including the Dragon Priests over at Solstheim. So, alright. That's where we're going to end. Give me 1 second. Sorry, frog in my throat. Alright. So that's where we're going to call it today. I want to say thank you for joining me. Obviously, you guys are awesome. I don't do this without you guys. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. And I enjoy reading your comments. I enjoy hearing your input. If you're part of the Discord channel, then please, just hop on there and talk to me sometimes. I don't care if you message me, if you got any questions, or you got some advice about your own playthroughs. My knowledge of Skyrim is really, really great. My wife tells me if I knew my daughters as much as I knew this game, I would be a perfect father. But with that being aside, it's a joke, guys. Come on, relax. No, all in all, I love this game, and I do have a lot of knowledge, and I have a lot of... if I don't know the answer to something, I usually can find it fairly easy. Besides that, if you guys have any questions, feel free, hop them over. Join the Discord. Like I said, please like and subscribe. Support the channel. Once we hit 250, we'll be on our way, and we'll set another goal. So thank you guys so much, and I appreciate all of you. Have a great and wonderful evening. Bye.